don't know what you don't know. So if you're going into whether it's building or whether it's renovating your home and you've not done it before, then how do you know what questions to ask? How do you know what to be looking for when you engage a designer or building designer, architect, builder? How do you know how to communicate the vision that you have in a way that lands with your designer? How do you know that when your designer is speaking with you, or when your builder is speaking with you about a particular, I don't know, a particular thing, how do you know what questions to ask? How do you know? Like, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. And building and renovating your home is I mean, full disclosure, it's a big commitment. It's a big financial commitment. It's a big time commitment, and it's a big emotional, mental, and spiritual commitment. And it's not something, I don't believe it's something that you would go into lightly. So part of me wanting and feeling called to offering the design mentorship that is because of this. And this is why I'm so goddamn passionate about it, because you get to have the two-way conversations. You get to fully resource yourself and have an experience where you know what questions to ask. You know how to communicate in a way that's going to land with your designer or your builder. You know how to collate that team and collate that team in a way that it ends up being a co-creative process and a co-creative journey, because that's what it should be. That's what it should be. It should never, in my opinion, it should never be that it's your design, that you saying to your designer, I think I want this, and your designer coming back and saying, like, literally, ta-da, done it, here it is. There should be conversation. There should be a lot of conversation. There should be a lot of, and not just conversation, but a lot of, how do I word this? Not just conversation, like, not, when I say conversation, I'm not meaning typical conversation of, oh, how many bedrooms would you like? What type of kitchen are you thinking? It should be, in my opinion, it should be conversations like, what's a normal day look like for you? And does that fill you up? Does it not fill you up? And if it doesn't, why? Who do you live with? Like, who else is living with you in this home? What are the relationships that you have with them? What are the relationships that you would like to have with them? It's it's diving deeper. It's like, this is like surface level stuff, and it's diving deeper. And a part of that, yes, a part of that relies on the designer, but a part of that relies on you. A part of that responsibility lies on you to be able to be the champion of your vision. So that is why I'm so passionate about offering this design mentorship that I'm offering, because I really want, I really, really, really want you fully, I was going to swear, I'm not going to swear, fully resourced going into the process, like fully resourced going into the journey, so that you enjoy the journey as much as you enjoy the final destination of moving in to your home, because it is a journey and it's a long journey. And why would you put yourself through that, the stress, the heartache, whilst you're also then still living your everyday life? Like, you're still coordinating kids, you're still cooking, like you're still working, you're still doing everything else. Like, why would you unnecessarily add a layer of stress to your life when you don't need to? So yeah, that's what's on my heart, and it's one of the many reasons why I am creating and putting together this mentorship